What's up guys, LQ here with the LQ Review. Thank you so much for joining me here at my YouTube channel. This is where I talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that I love to talk about. Movies, video games, comic books, and TV shows. And right now, I'm going to rank the Despicable Me franchise. So that includes the 4 Despicable Me movies and the 2 Minion movies. I'm going to rank them from worst to best. There's 6 movies in total. All right, here we go. Number 6 is Despicable Me 4, the newest movie. There just wasn't much in here for me. I found it to be very kiddie, very slow. I got bored a couple times. Not a very good plot that runs through the film. I just didn't really enjoy it. So that's number 6. Number 5 is the first Minions movie. This movie was amusing, but I definitely felt it was lacking not having Gru and his family in the movie. So while there was amusing stuff in it, it just didn't quite work for me the way that the top 4 movies did. All right. Number 4 is Despicable Me 3. If I were to give this movie a positive or negative review, I'd probably go slightly negative on it. I feel like it suffers from a lot of the same problems that all the Despicable Me movies have suffered from since the second movie, and that it leans far too much into the kiddie humor, the juvenile humor, and there's less nuance for adults in this movie. And Despicable Me definitely has that. It's nice having a villain that's stuck in the 80s, but that didn't give it enough for me to really latch onto. I still found this movie to be very kiddie. All right, number 3, which I would go slightly positive on number 3, and that is Minions: The Rise of Gru. It still has a lot of that kiddie humor in it, but for whatever reason, I found this movie to be a lot more fun than Despicable Me 3 was. Seeing Gru develop that bond with the Minions, seeing him try to become a supervillain, battling the Villain League or whatever the heck they were, I found it to be a lot more interesting, and I found it to be a lot more... I found the plot to be a lot more, I guess the word is better than the ones under it. So I would go slightly positive on The Rise of Gru. But now there's a big jump, because the top 2 movies I really like. Number 2 is Despicable Me, the original one. Just a excellent concept, a great protagonist who wants so bad to be an antagonist, but he's a protagonist who gets his heart melted by 3 little girls. It's just a fun movie that has a lot of heart to it, and like I said, a lot of nuance in it that adults can really grab onto. Came out the same year as Megamind. The irony here is that I like the original Megamind movie more than this one. Don't get me started on the Megamind sequel. But I did like Despicable Me. I thought that there was a lot there, and a really rich world that I was hoping they could build this really phenomenal franchise out of. Fortunately, it hasn't been a phenomenal franchise, but it's been a profitable franchise. So we're going to keep getting them. But the best one is Despicable Me 2. I just think it's a really good movie. I think the villain is great. Seeing Gru be a single dad and then fall in love and take that journey into becoming a true hero. I just thought it was a well-told story. The Minions were funny, but they didn't overdo the Minions like they did in later movies. Like I said, a lot of nuance in this movie, a lot of stuff that adults can really grab onto, a lot of stuff that parents can really relate to, and I just think this is a really good animated movie. So that's how I would rank the Despicable Me franchise. How would you rank them? Let me know in the comments below. While you're down there commenting, subscribe to my channel. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.